Hello wild people, welcome to AK Wild One. Older hikers, we need to talk. Do you find yourself struggling to keep up with younger hikers on the trail? I feel your pain. So today, I'm going to offer you some tips to help you maintain your pace on the trail, and even more importantly, your precious ego when you're surrounded by the energy, vigor, and reckless abandon of younger hikers. Thank you for tuning in. There's just one major thing that gets in the way of hiking with younger hikers. Contrary to belief, it's not your age, your prowess, your decision to wear spandex against your better judgment, or even your level of athletic ability. No, it's your ego. And if you're a man, the multiplier effect is, well, off the charts. So maintaining your ego while hiking with younger hikers boils down to one essential skill. How do you get the younger hikers to slow down when you're too tired and too proud to pour Metamucil into their morning coffee? Well, that's what this video is about, because as the saying goes, old age and treachery can beat youth and vigor any day of the week, or in our case, any climb of the week. So let me share my tips on the art of geriatric subterfuge on the trail. Tip number 1, preparation is key, but not physical preparation. Let's say you're scheduled to meet a group of younger hikers at the trailhead at 9 a.m. Arrive at the scene at 8 a.m. with pen and paper in hand. Quickly schedule a note expressing confusion that you're not sure why the younger hikers didn't show up at 8 a.m. and so you're going to be headed up the trail, and leave that note on the windshield. An hour later, the younger hikers will see your note, shake their heads, and head off after you. By then, you're an hour ahead of them, which gives you some room to maneuver throughout the day. Tip number 2, always carry a camera. Even if you're not a photographer, stop often to take pictures. And at the risk of revealing you really don't know anything about photography, throw out terms such as the golden hour, ISO, aperture, shutter speed. Take pictures of everything when you're tired, like the flora and fauna, the sky, the little birds, twigs, frogs, signs, scat. Always take pictures of signs, because then you can start a conversation and prolong your rest stop. Also, the younger tribe loves selfies, so learn how to take selfies with young people in them. Now, if you're an older hiker who doesn't know what a selfie is, I have only one thing to say to you. You're my kind of person. Tip number 3, bring a dog, preferably an older one. Rent one, adopt one, do whatever you have to. And when you get tired, simply tell your younger companions that you need to rest for the sake of your dog, because ever since Chester had his teeth cleaned or his colon irrigated, he hasn't been himself. He's been kind of sluggish. Say you wish you could go faster, but you bear a special burden for your dog. The art of deflection is essential for older hikers. You're not out of shape, you're just empathetic, a true humanitarian, not a trail angel, but really a trail saint. Your halo will shine so brightly, your younger companions will need to wear darker sunglasses on the trail. Tip number 4, take a screenshot of this bear scat and tell the younger hikers you just discovered this on the trail and that you hear it's better to walk in large groups in bear country. Purchase a book on bear tales and recount in vivid detail some of the more horrid and grotesque scenes. That should slow things down a bit. Tip number 5, rediscover that inner naturalist. Take a sudden interest in the flora along the route. For example, if you find X and X flower, wax botanically about the virtues of Labrador tea, or the dangers of this plant right here, lupin. You could mention this flower and the fact that it has a neurological toxin or poison called spartine, which some botanists believe developed in the plant as a way of protecting itself from voracious snowshoe hares. Did you know that the pioneers ate this shortly before they resorted to cannibalism in Donner Pass? You could say that, it's not true, but they'll have to figure that out. You could also plan your hike with young people during huckleberry, raspberry, and salmonberry season. A little foraging in the forest will slow things down to your pace. Tip number 6, desperate times call for desperate measures. Purchase a plastic human femur bone and throw it in the bushes as you're hiking, and then discover it while hiking with your younger hikers. Then say something prophetic like, "I guess the rumors about Chainsaw Chuck living in these hills is true. We should be careful and hike together. Did you hear that buzz in the distance?" That will slow you down. Tip number 7, bring up a topic your younger companion enjoys talking about. Maybe they're into fantasy badminton, so ask them all kinds of questions and keep them coming. That will work. Ask a younger hiker detailed questions about their interesting hobby of competitive gerbil grooming, or slug herding, or even their historical tuna can collection. Tip number 8, deception through gastronomy. Bring a snack your younger companion really likes. Maybe the person is really fond of jalapeno turkey jerky, so bring that along and offer it to the younger hiker along the way. I know some of you are probably shaking your heads and thinking that the best way to hike with younger hikers is to just simply get in shape. That's so old school, so yesterday, so ungroovy. As we get older, we can't count on our aerobic system to keep up, so we have to be creative. We have to think out of the box, in fact. We can't even see the box when we're coming up with methods to slow down younger hikers. What we lack is prowess we should make up for in ruse. Well, older hikers, the older we get, the younger the hikers we encounter on the trail. It's a never-ending battle. But with a little preparation, creative thinking, dare I say deceit, you can master the art of hiking with younger hikers. So, let me know your special tips for keeping up with the younger herd. And until we meet again, live wildly, my friends.
How are you feeling now? When all the pieces seem like they can't be found, I'll be the friend that is standing there. I'll be the hand holding all your cares. I see you now, I'm not going anywhere. We'll find our way back home. We'll find our way back home. No, we'll never have to walk alone. We'll find our way back home. Oh, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll find our way back home. Not gonna step back, not gonna step back now. We're flying higher, we're gonna reach the clouds.